soon after drowned, and that is the very first murder in this brand new colony of Georgia. In Georgia, we say we won't shoot or stab you, we will boil you and strangle you.
All right, so we finally arrived in Savannah. Here we are. You can see the Spanish moss around, and we're gonna go on a nature reserve walk with Odin here. Hopefully we see something cool, some interesting things that I've never seen before. So let's get going. All right, so we're here, as you can see. If I could get my angle right. Some really nice woman. She told us we were gonna go for a walk. She has this, like, you pay $5 and you go on this boardwalk through the swamps on her property, but they're preparing for a Halloween thing. So she said this was only like 2 minutes away and gave us the directions. Very simple to get here, and so here we are. He's getting ready to do his intro, and at the same sign.
At the same sign, a little bit different. We'll you can check out the two versions. We'll post yours on ours, and you can post ours on yours in the description, so you can watch both versions.
Or the end card.
Yes, end cards.
And that's where I have been linking their channel. So at the end of the video, when the recommended videos and stuff pop up, you could see a link to their channel. I usually keep them at the top or the bottom. We'll see. You'll see them. So yeah, let's get going. Oh, there they go. Alright, so I'm being kind of quiet just because you never know what nature you might see here. And this is a very cool swampy area. I'd like to see something cool. It's not the warmest of days, so I doubt anything reptilian would be out. Now this nasty water, yeah, what do you think of it, huh? Looks like mosquito breeding central.
There are bugs there.
Oh, as you see here, in its natural habitat in the swamp, past these trees, a wild tire has found its home amongst the water and the muck.
Jill down there to get some B-roll, but then I saw a head pop out of the water. So it'll be interesting to see if something else pops out of the water while she's down there.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
Where's she going on? So I said there's a snake up ahead, so I'm trying to be quiet. All right, so we are in downtown Savannah for the Halloween Ghost Tour. Let's get started.
Creepy, disgusting old man by the name of Willie Wise. And the reason why we say this about him is because we know he is considered to be so slimy and creepy by the locals in town. He was banned from living in Savannah. They told him, you gotta live across the river in Hutchinson's Island and tend our cattle. Somehow, he slithered across the river. He walked up to Alice and said, you bought her contract, which meant for the next 7 years, not only did Alice have to work for William, she had to live with him too. He then bought the contract of her husband, Richard White. And this is really hard work, sun up to sundown, 6 days a week in the evenings. William would point to Alice and say, Alice, fetch a bucket of water, get it nice and warm, and give me a bath. And Richard, you must take a comb and comb my hair. So finally one evening, in about a million time, Richard crouched down. He went to pick up William's long, gray, greasy, stringy hair. And he picked up the comb, started coming all the lice, all the bugs out of William's hair. That evening, Richard looked at Alice. Set the comb on the table. Take the handkerchief. Wrapped it, strangling and squeezing William around the neck with that handkerchief. Now, Richard was a strong, hard-working young man, and William was a feeble, frail man, so it wasn't much of a contest here. But as William struggled and gasped, Alice brought up a bucket of water, but she had an extra boiling scalding hot. So Richard took William's head and tried to bring that boiling scalding hot water. And as he did, the skin of William's face blistered and swelled and turned red. William struggled and gasped. He breathed in all that boiling scalding hot water. Soon after drowned, that is had the very first murder in this brand new colony of Georgia. Pretty good, huh? In Georgia, we say we won't shoot or stab you, we will boil you and strangle you. Usual happened, but one night he was sound asleep in his bed in the cellar, and all of a sudden, he gasped because he felt a sharp shooting pain in his chest. Another. His heart was beating so hard he thought he was having a heart attack. So as soon as he could, Stephen went to see his doctor. His doctor examined him and said, "Mr. Bader, there's nothing wrong with you." Under the bricks, on the floor in the cellar downstairs there, he found body after body after body stacked like old wood down below in the bricks in the cellar. So my name is Aaron Bradford, and I go by Bradford as I work for Gentile and Bard. The tour that I give for Gentile and Bard is called the Dark History and Ghost Encounter Tour. And so we just try really hard to tell true history through the art of storytelling, and then also share what people have encountered out here with us on our tours.
Excellent. Thank you so much, and it was a great tour. I'm definitely going to recommend it to others.
Thank you very much for that. We really appreciate it.
All right, so we finished the ghost tour, and there was a lot of talk of the Savannah rum and all that, so we're going to find at least a place to experience the nightlife. Here we are. Interesting place in Savannah.
It's a warm place.
Yeah.
And a place to go to the bathroom.
And it looks like there's seating, which was what we were having trouble finding.
Okay.
All right, so we just finished up the evening seeing the 4th game of the World Series at a local sports bar where we got, as you saw earlier, a mule, and then I got a whiskey on the rocks, which I didn't show. But just wanted to remind you to, if you're enjoying what I'm doing and want to help out by either a few ways you could, suggestions in the comments of some cool places if you know of any of these areas and what's really interesting around, please just let me know. And also you could, if you want to financially support, there's a link in the description for my Patreon where there's several tiers, each get varying degrees of rewards, but one of those is voting on where I'm gonna go next for some future things, and I'll put a poll in on Patreon for like potential areas, and so you could kind of choose the adventure with me. So if you have enjoyed it so far, please leave a like, it helps a lot, especially with the algorithm and all that. And yeah, so if you want to check out some other videos or one of Happy Trails videos, you'll see some cards appearing right now, so go ahead and click one of those. Thanks again for watching.